And you will want to be very comfortable in your seat. You can set your eyes to one point or close them. And then I really encourage you to create a seat that creates some power, like not a sleepy seat, but one that is awakening. And as you're settling in, take a few really deep breaths. And these breaths that you're enjoying right now, like full body breath, awakening kind of breaths, the ones that you take when you're stretching out in bed, nearly a yawn. And then just settle in to a natural breath. And bring all of your attention to your foundation, whatever's on the floor, seat, maybe your legs. And just start right there. Notice the connection between the earth and your body. And as you breathe naturally and you start to notice that connection between the earth and your body, see if you can draw energy up from the earth into your spine, through the chest to the crown of your head. Bring your attention to your hands. Notice your right and your left hand. Really start to get a sense of the sensation of your hands on whatever they're touching, either each other or your thighs. And just feel the temperature where your hand is touching your thigh or your other hand. Now maintain strong foundation. Maintain your attention on your hands. And then allow the muscles of your face to drop. Find some ease in your jaw. And then be here, and the ease in your face, the strength in your foundation, your focus on your hands, and breathe. Gently bring your hands to your heart center. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste. And we'll get moving. Child's pose. As you start to move into the practice, you'll want to change the breath to an Ujjayi style breath. It's a full diaphragmatic breath in through the nose, fill the chest cavity, out through the nose again. And this is a breath that will create heat. It's a breath that will generate movement, create tension in the belly, expansion in the spine. And then child's pose is a great place to practice it because with your face down, you can feel the back expand. And then as you breathe out, you can actually feel the warmth of the breath go down your chest and maybe even to your belly. Pull yourself up to downward facing dog. And this morning, play with your down dog a little bit. So look at where your feet are. You want to bring them straight out of your own pelvis, your own bony pelvis. And your hands, you want them to come straight out of your own armpit. So thumb lines up with your armpit. And then the distance from front to back, you want to find your sweet spot. So you can walk your feet up a little bit, walk them back, like find that space where you have to engage, right? You have to engage in your arms, you have to engage in your legs. But it's a sweet spot where the balanced energy, where you have balance of energy in your arms and in your thighs. There's a real tendency to kind of overstretch the shoulders and back, and you really want to press into your hands and squeeze and lift your arms up. And stay with Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath in the downward facing dog. You let your head drop heavy. No tension in the neck. You may have to shake it out, right? Do that, shake it out, move it, make sure. Walk your hands back to your feet, separate your feet for ragdoll. Safely bend your knees in ragdoll if that gives you access. Yeah, and lots of arm variations. The basket that you make with your arms, if you're doing that version where you've got your biceps, you can actually take your basket and pull it forward so that your head goes between your own arms and it gives you a little deeper fold, a little more engagement in the upper back. Takes the passivity out so that you're actually supported in the pose. And take your eye gaze, your vision to your feet. Separate your toes, all 10. Separate one from the other. Glue the mounds of your feet, the center of your heels to the floor. Like glue them down. From your thighs, drive your outer ankles toward the floor. Like feel what happens when you push your outer ankles down. Breathe deeply, Ujjayi. Mm-hmm. 2 more big breaths in. Drop it out. 1 more. All the way out. Drop your hands to the floor. Bring your feet into the pelvis width with your action stance. Lift halfway. Fold. Halfway lift. And you'll want your hands either on blocks or the floor. So you can go spider or cupcake hands on the floor, or you can bring your blocks to underneath your shoulders. And you're going to lift your right leg up behind you. So you're in a very supported, pretty much warrior three, lifting your spine, shoulders lift up. You'll keep your left hand down and you're going to spin open into half moon. Make it easy. Don't become attached to what it looks like. Just breathe in, get a big stretch, reach your right heel back, breathe in, and then fold back down, breathe out. Create a flat back, halfway lift. Lift your left leg up. And it's okay if you don't have blocks. You'll be on spider hands, so you're still going to create the lift in your shoulders. It just may not be as high. And your back foot now is flexed. You're lifting through the seat, through the glutes. Ujjayi breath. Visual focus on the mat. And then you're going to just spin open from your right hand, right foot, lift up into half moon with some grace, like some grace into you, to your body, not being graceful. And then right left foot down, fold. Okay, half lift, fold forward, raise all the way up, extended mountain. Just pause right here. Go ahead and grab your left wrist with your right arm, reach up and pull over for a side bend. Come to center, and you'll switch it out. Grab your right hand, pull it up, and then go straight over side bend, really trying to get the lateral stretch. Stay with breath, your drishti, your eye gaze is forward. And then come back to center. With a big inhale, reach. Fold forward, exhale. Lengthen your spine. Walk your hands out to downward facing dog. We're gonna flow, take a full breath in. Breathe it all the way out. Step to your hands. Lengthen the spine. Fold in. With an inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Use this breath, exhale, go to low push-up, pressing through your feet and your hands. Upward dog, shoulders back. And then downward dog, exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out, step to your hands. Lengthen. Fold. Feet at 12 o'clock. So look at your heels, turn them even. There you go. Rise all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Make sure your arms are wide enough, low push-up. So take them out. There you go, drop down. Upward dog, shoulders go straight back. That's an in-breath. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out, step to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Fold forward. Extended mountain, rise up. And then fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift. And then chaturanga, low push-up. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Full breath. Empty, step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine. Keep your head and neck in line with your spine. Some of you kind of have a heavy head. Like lift it with the back of your neck. You're lifting your head up. So this halfway lift, you lift up. And then when you fold, you keep your head in line as you fold down. So instead of leading with your neck, you're going to lift and fold from the hip hinge. And then you're rising from that same hip hinge. Press down, rise up. And then fold forward, head in line with your spine. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then super critical here, keep your head in line with your spine, low push-up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Lengthen, bow, all the way up, fold down, halfway lift, low push up, up dog, down dog. In breath, out breath, step forward, halfway lift, fold, chair pose. And this is another place where it's going to be really important that you notice your alignment. From the front of the pelvis, you're lifting up to take the tailbone low, keeping your head and neck aligned with your spine. So especially here, don't let your head drop. Keep it up. Your arms lengthen the sides of your body. Breathe in, fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, expand. Chaturanga, empty. Upward dog in breath. Downward dog, breathe out. Warrior one, right foot forward, inhale. Take a couple breaths. The nice thing about being at home is that you're at home. The hard thing about being at home is that you don't have me walking around pulling you into your pose. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to pull you into your pose. Press into both feet really firmly. Press down. Yeah, the back foot, you're going to grab from the back foot. You're going to press into the heel and pull your femur into the pelvis. Like pull it up. And then take your front knee and bend it. Some of you are straight. Like bend your knee into a lunge. Go deeper. If you can't really do that, you're probably too close together. So take your feet out a little bit and feet forward. Yeah, you get there, Danny. Standing up in your lunge. I see you. So what we're looking for, your feet are like hip width apart, side to side. Front to back, you want to be able to come down into your lunge. Get your thigh as parallel as you can to the floor. Press into the back foot. Squeeze up. Reach. And then chaturanga. We'll do it on the other side. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Yeah, go in. So you want to set it up initially so that it becomes easier to work with. Alex, in warrior one, your back foot is on the earth. So you're turning your heel down. There you go. But separate your feet so you can actually do that. You're too close. So your like heels are lined up. You want to separate. There you go. But turn your front foot at 12 o'clock. Like that. Good. Now come into your deep knee bend, front knee bend. Push into your back heel. Squeeze your thigh up into the pelvis. You've got it. Stay, stay, stay. I know you guys. Ashley, come on. Come on, get in your knee bend. Yes. Yeah. Heidi, back leg, pull it in. Macy, what are your arms doing? Breathe in, go up. Okay, chaturanga. I miss y'all. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. I can't see Tanya. She's in the dark. I'd have totally given her a hard time. Good. Take a full Ujjayi breath. And breathe it out. Step your feet to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Fold in. Go to chair. Find that powerful place where you press into your feet. Reach up. Breath out. Your feet right at narrow pelvis width. Some of you are just an itchy bit wide. Breathe in. Fold forward. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Flow with your breath. Inhale. And then chaturanga is your up breath. Upward dog in. Downward dog out. Right foot forward. Warrior one. Breathe in. Go up. And then breathe out. Come down. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot. You place the foot. Drop in. Reach up. And then chaturanga. Come down. Up dog. Downward facing dog, empty. We're going to move one pose, one breath. Breathe in. As you exhale, step or float. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Deep chair. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot, warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot, warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. One more of those. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway lift, gaze is down. Hold your gaze, low push up. Up dog, inhale, gaze forward. Down dog, gaze at the back of the mat. Warrior one, right foot forward, gaze forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. And chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath. Empty it out. Lift your right leg straight behind you. Three-legged dog, breathe. Then bend your knee. You can go hip over hip. Stay right here, getting a big stretch, or flip the dog. Flipping the dog, you just drop your foot beside the other one, roll open, square your feet, square your knees, and then open the pose. For 3, 2. On your last inhale, reach up. Go around to downward facing dog. Straight into side plank, right arm down. And hold. 5, 4. Head in line with your neck and shoulders. Yeah, bring it back. 3, 2. Last breath. And chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, left leg up. And without anticipation, just breathe in the three-legged dog. Like, get a sense of what this is doing for you. Squeeze your left thigh, lift it higher, get more space in your low back, your upper back. Deep breathing. And then open it. Feet are active, really open and separate your toes. And if you're ready, you can flip the dog. 3, 2, reach up and go around downward facing dog, straight into side plank, left arm down. Three more. Hug and squeeze in. 2, send your drishti up, breathe in, and then go chaturanga. Upward dog, downward facing dog, exhale. Take a full breath in and a bigger breath out. Lift your right leg up. Bring your knee into your chest. Stay up and down dog. So your feet still lifted, knee is in your chest. Come up to the ball mound of your left foot. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring your right foot to your right thumb, crescent lunge. So like my coaching in Warrior One, crescent lunge, you're working your right thigh parallel. So you have to separate your feet enough that you have that access, right? If your feet are too close, there's no way to go parallel. So you have to walk it forward, get on the ball mound of your back foot, press into the earth a lot, big reach. From here, you twist to the right. You can stay hands at your chest. You can also take your left hand down, opening your arms. Three, two, last breath. Empty it out. Warrior Two, back foot goes down, stay deep in your front thigh. Open it up. And breathe, yeah. So here our work is usually feeling both feet equally on the floor. And now our heels should be in one line. And then shoulders stacked right over your hips. Reverse this warrior. Let's straighten your front leg. Full inhale. And then go extended side angle lunge. You take your forearm to your thigh. You can bring your hand down to a block. I like the outside. I think it's a little bit better direction for which muscles are actioning. Stay right here. Or take your left arm, reach over your ear as you spin your ribs up, or half or full bind for 3, 2, last full breath, and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, let your air out. Lift your left leg up, inhale. As you exhale, bring your knee right into your chest, but you're still in down dog. Come to the ball mound of your right foot. And on your next exhale, come forward, sit it down, crescent lunge. That little exercise is just to keep you engaged so you're not swinging your legs around. Couple breaths to set the pose. Left foot, entire foot pressing down, right foot ball mound into the earth, reach, and then twist. Same options on this side. You can stay hands at your chest. You can open it up, outside, inside of your front foot. Whatever gives you the deepest twist and opening. 2 more breaths. Last one. Empty it. Warrior Two, spin your back foot down, rise straight up. Go ahead and breathe. A few breaths to set it, right? To squeeze into the thighs, into the center. Try to get your shoulders right over your pelvis. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. And then straighten your front leg. Reach way, way back. And then extended side angle lunge. Take it where you want it. You can expand, hand to the floor. You can reach your right arm way over your ear, spinning your chest up. Half full bind for 3, 2. Last breath in, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. In breath, out breath, step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine with the intention to create space. And then fold, exhale. Bend your knees, chair. Twist right. chair, twist left, chair, fold forward, grab your big toes, pull in. You can go to gorilla if you want. Yeah, let your head drop. Pull your head down. Let it drop, drop, drop. Drop. Yeah, that's it. Just like that. Just in time, Alex. All right. And then release your hands. So here's the deal. If you are proficient and you know crow, do one or two of them. If you do the first one, you're going to hold it for 3 or 4 breaths, gently set your feet down, and then do a second one and take it somewhere else. I'm going to go through a little bit of a tutorial for crow. I'm going to try to show it 2 different ways. First thing I will tell you is I use my blocks because of an injury, but you want your hands flat on the floor. So most of you will take your hands like this and your index finger facing forward, right? You're going to bring your knees, your feet together, knees way up into your armpits. I'm going to use the blocks because of my injury. I'm going to go from the side. So your hands flat on the floor, come to the ball mounds of your feet, get your seat super, super high. Bring your knees into your armpits. And then the goal is teetering with this balance. You start to bring your weight forward and breathe. Drishti set. And then the feet come up together because you're squeezing so tight. And as you lift, you hold in and squeeze, and that becomes the pose. So I can watch as some of you try, and the rest of you can be in. Little arm, hands a little wider, Alex. And then, but you're gonna kind of turn them a little bit like this as they're wide. Yeah, you got it. And then go seat high. So you're in a forward fold, seat high. Now feet together, touching, feet together. So you're not just leaning into your arms, you're actually elbows into, knees into the armpits, knees really high. Knees will be wide as your feet. Yeah, bring your knees wider. Yeah, but in your armpits. In your armpits, you're not gonna cup your arms. There you go. You got it. So knees into so your knees are up high, like that, but feet together. So my knees are wide, feet together. And then it's just a teetering. Get up to the toes. And then my shins are resting on my arm bones, but my knees are not. So those of you who are asleep, do a crow. Come on, come in. 1 crow, go. For 5, come on in. 4, come on in. 3, come on, Macy. 2, feet up, feet up, feet up. Shoot it back to chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Good work. Alex will work on it. It's more of a balance and less of a forcing. Take a full breath in. Breathe it all the way out. Step your left foot forward for warrior 1. Reach up high. It's super important that your warrior 1 is stable, strong, energetic. Back leg really pressing into the earth. Left leg forward, warrior 1, rooting down, lifting the front of the pelvis, squeezing back here to square the hips, breathe in, reaching, and then right arm under for eagle arms. And then just gently shift your weight, right leg up and over for eagle. For 3, 2, last full breath. Empty it all the way out. Reach up, fold forward. Bonus crow, half lift, Knees up. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Last breath. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Coming right back into your flow, rooting into both feet, like really coming into this pose, squeezing and hugging in and up, lifting the front of the pelvis, left arm under, Ujjayi, Drishti set, gently, slowly, eagle pose. One more breath. Empty it. Reach up, extended mountain. Right side eagle. Extended mountain. Left side eagle. Extended mountain. Hands to your hips. Standing leg raise, right leg. You can catch your knee, or you can fully extend for your foot. Root into your standing leg. You're like hugging in. So a lot of people will root into the standing leg and get all cockeyed. Like you really want to pull your right hip down, keep the pelvis neutral. Take it out to the right. Keep working the pelvis neutral, squeeze, hug in. Send your drishti over your left arm. Come to center. Take your left hand to your left thigh or foot and twist open. 3, 2, 1. Come to center, extend your arms up. Go into airplane pose. Shoulders lift, right leg lifts. 3, 2, drishti starts to crawl up the wall. Hands to your heart. Standing splits. Fold over your standing leg. Keep lifting your right leg up. Internally rotating your right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. From the floor or your block, open half moon, second chance. You have 3 more breaths. If you want to open to sugar cane, you can. You can grab your foot. Start to spin. 2. Last full inhale, look up. Foot to the floor, exhale. Extended mountain. Good job. Left side. Left leg up. Catch your knee or your foot. Drishti forward. This one's a little bit harder for me to keep my pelvis square. So maybe you too, like press into your right foot a little bit more. Keep lifting up out of the right hip. Take it out to the left. Shift your gaze over your right arm. Full breath. Come to center. Pause, switch it out. Right arm to your left leg. Turn open. 2 more breaths in. Out. In. Out. Come to center, extend your arms, and go into airplane with a lot of energy pressing into your right foot. That's what drives the pose. Two more breaths. Keep lifting. 1 more. Hands to your heart. Gently fold over your standing leg. Go slow, methodical, with breath. Same thing, build the half moon with breath. Go to sugar cane if you want, 3 more. Last one. Foot down, exhale. Extended mountain, breathe in. Well done. Down to your right side. You can grab a strap if you're used to using one. Or you just catch your foot. Yeah, there you go. Good. Breathe in, reach up. One more breath. And switch sides. So dancer without the strap, your hand, thumb faces back, fingers to the side. You'll grab your foot. And then you'll notice that your left shoulder will pull back. So you'll want to pull back forward and then work the pose with your chest as far forward as you can get it. 3. Keep driving your left knee under. 2. And 1. Drop it down, right side. Dancer's pose. Three, 2, fullest expression, and switch sides. Left side. You go in with all the structure, and then you allow the breath to take the pose away from you. So first set it up, right? Both feet, their right foot pushing down, pulling your right hip back and lifting, lifting, lifting. And then it's all about breath. 3. You got it. 2. Last full breath. And foot down. Right foot up for tree pose. Start with palms to chest center. And you can have your drishti, your eye gaze at your own fingers or straight forward, but find an ease in it. If you want, yeah, take your arms up. Start to shift your gaze up by lifting your arms higher and back. And then change it, switch sides. Go through with breath. I always have to square my right foot up. I don't know if y'all have to do that or not, but I will look down and my foot will be turned out. So I have to square it up before I start. Otherwise, my whole pose is built on sand instead of concrete. Three more breaths. Go where you want. Keep your drishti focused. Breath full. Last full breath. And then hands to your heart, foot down. Take a sweeping breath up. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, right foot forward. Root down, go up, maybe even back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Warrior 2. Yogi's choice for triangle. You can reverse and go in, or you can just straighten your front leg and go in. From here, 5 Ujjayi breaths. It's 2. Last one. And come up. You're going to turn your toes in. So turn your right toes to the left. And then take your Left hand up. You can use a prop like I am. Take it behind you for an archer's bind. So it looks like this. And you're in straddle legs. Breathe in, lift, and breathe out, fold. With soft knees, come up. You're going to keep your bind, rotate your feet for pyramid. So in pyramid, you're still hip width apart on your feet. Find that sweet spot where you're going to be long enough to fold forward, fold over your front leg, like halfway down first. And then all the way down for 3, 2, 1. Release your bind. Take your left hand to a block, inside or outside of your front foot. Press down, lengthen your spine, and twisting triangle. 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Inhale, go up, maybe back. And then center, open for warrior 2. Creating the structure of warrior 2 first, and then move into triangle. And keep your breath moving, like the breath is moving you from one pose to the next. The transitions are full of breath. And now we're in triangle for 5. Press into both feet. Last full breath in. And breathe it out. You're going to come up. The left toes will turn in. So now you're facing your right. And the right arm will go up. This one's a little bit closer in the grip to me. Expand and then fold over your legs. One more breath. Breathe it out. You'll soften your knees. You're going to come up. Turn your feet for pyramid. Expand and then fold. You're going to go up, start at that halfway spot where you really get a nice long hamstring stretch. And then you're going to fold over your front leg, letting your bind work a little bit in your shoulders. Come halfway up, drop your bind, right hand to your block. I go to the inside. You can come to the outside if you've got that mobility, and then open up. Two more, in and out. One more, and then hands down, chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Lower down for 5, 4, 3, high plank, high plank, high plank. Play my game, high plank. Lower down for 4, 3, 2, high plank. Tanya has another idea. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right knee into your chest. Take it back. Lift your left leg up, left leg into chest. Take it back. Do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Lower down 3, 2, floor. Thank you, Tanya. See, Alex, when you practice with Tanya, you got to do good stuff. You're just laying on the floor, place one ear down. And then you're gonna switch ears. Turn the other ear down. Center yourself. Choose an arm variation for locust. You can do parachute. You can do behind wings. You can take your hands to the floor. Feet are flexed. Draw in, lift up for 4, 3, 2. Last breath in, breathe in. Come down, exhale. One more locust, breathe in, go up. This time you'll bend your knees, grab your ankles. Keep evolving, floor bow. 3, 2, 1, locust. Up dog. Down dog. Knees down for camel pose. You can take a block and place it between your thighs, or you can do it big ways between your ankles, just for a guide to help you stay centered. Integrate your shoulders, keep your head, neck in line with your spine, open from the sternum. Take your hands to your glutes where jean pockets would be. Compress your bottom down, not forward, but down. Keep opening. Eventually you can open your head and neck. You can walk your hands down, thighs, shins, feet. Breath in, open your mouth. And then come up. It's happy hour. Have a seat and get a drink. The camel gets really thirsty. After you've had an opportunity for some self-care and hydration, do another camel. Integrate, open your shoulders, chest to the sky. 3, 2, chin to chest, come up, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Bring your feet to touch, come up to the ball mounds of feet. Exhale, shoot through to bridge. Press down, go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. We're going to move through bridge or wheel. You get to choose whichever pose is right for your body. I will probably do one wheel so that I don't overtax my wrist, but you just do you. So breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to squeeze your lower belly and then press through your feet and lift up. You'll add your arms if you would like to go into wheel. You root down and keep pressing up. 1 inhale, and then tuck your chin and come back down. Breathe in, breathe out, go up bridge. Add wheel, go. Breathe in and breathe out, come down. Breathe in, breathe out, back up bridge. Feet turn to 12 o'clock. Some of you have your feet way turned out. Feet to 12 o'clock, go up, wheel, and then tuck your chin and come down. Feet at 12 o'clock. Press down, go up bridge. Stay in the game, bridge. If you're doing wheel, go now, add your arms. Feet at 12 o'clock. Tuck your chin, come down, roll it down. Breathe in, breathe out, go up bridge. You can choose to hold the bridge or the wheel. We have one more after this, go up wheel. This is the last of 2. And then come all the way down, all the way down. Breathe in, breathe out, bridge. And go for it, wheel. If wheel is in your practice, if you want wheel to be in your practice, go in for 3. Nice. 2, press into the floor. Last full breath in and all the way down to supta, butterfly. Soles of your feet together. Let everything go. Find a nice, long, easy breath. You can shut your eyes or you can set your gaze to your ceiling. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Take your hands underneath your low back or bottom. Breathe in, press your shoulders down, and breathe out, lower your legs 1/3 of the way. Breathe in, 2/3. You're drawing into the low belly. About 6 inches off the floor. Take your chin to your chest, look up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest down. Slowly go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Lower 1/3 of the way. Breathe in. 2/3. Hold this one for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go to the hover, chin to chest. 5, 4, 3, 2. Chest down. Come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace your hands behind your head. Feet are still flexed. Lower your right leg to a hover or take your foot to the floor. And then pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Switch your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Curl up. 10. Legs up. Bend your knees. You can keep your legs just like this, or you can straighten your leg into bicycle. So sometimes I just do abdominal twists this way. You can go like this. It's going to be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boat pose, Navasana. Five, 4, 3, 2. Down dog. Half pigeon pose. So I will tell you the traditional half pigeon, most of you have gone in. If it hurts your knees, it's actually really good to be able to do one seated. So you could try this and take a lot of pressure out of your knees and get big opening in the hips. From wherever you are, Ujjayi breath, and go 5 more. And press into the floor and go back to down dog, nice and gently. If you need a counter stretch, do a counter stretch. And then you'll switch sides. Stay with Ujjayi breath. Let's go about 6 more. Looking for a little more space in your body. Just bring your back leg around for a double pigeon. So right leg on top, I think, for most of you. Use your breath to come into the pose. Keep your focus gentle and forward. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. I like to go through a boat pose before I switch. It just neutralizes, and then switch sides. We're going to do frog. You can do frog on the wall, which is your back down and your legs out, or prone. To start the prone frog, you really start like in all fours. You turn your knees out to the side, turn your feet out to the side, keep everything lined up, and then you just lay your chest down. You can prop with blocks. You can come all the way down. Just 15 breaths. So you want to come in. Last 5 breaths. If there's anything more you can do to let go of tension, do that. Last breath. Gently come out of the pose. You can either push forward or just gently move your legs back together. We'll meet together and seated. Bring your right foot into your left thigh for a seated single leg extension. Square the pelvis, get a big reach, bend your left knee and fold forward. You'll appreciate this. My son said he was like doing this with such a stiff leg and he goes, I'm just going to make it work. And I'm like, well, you don't power in yoga. You actually like ease into yoga. So I finally got him to bend his knee so that he could actually get in the pose better and switch sides. But we've all been there, right? The teacher said, do it this way, so I'm going to do it that way. It's better to find what works for you. If what I'm teaching you doesn't work for you, that's cool. Talk to me. Let's figure out what does work. It's all about empowering your own body, being your own teacher, creating space for transformation. Extend both legs forward. Reach up. Gently fold forward. You can let your head drop if it feels good. Take your feet down, reverse tabletop. Lion's breath, breathe in. Gently come down. Transition from here to fish pose. Hands underneath your seat. Elbows down. Lift your chest. Crown of the head to the floor. Untuck. Tuck your chin. Come down. I'm going to call shoulder stand. If there's something else that you really want to do, you can. Otherwise, join me in shoulder stand. We're going to go up. You can start in plow if that helps you stack your hips and then take your legs up. Goal is to walk your arms in to support your back and really get your hands way up to the middle of your back. And then it's just breathe. Let's go 5 more. In, out. Nice and gently move through plow. Ear pressure pose. And come out. Happy baby. If you were in heads down, just child's pose and then roll over to happy baby. And take a twist. Legs to the left. And go the other direction, legs to the right. And come to center. Butterfly, soles of your feet together. Find a place for your arms where it's natural. Let your arms rest by your side. And then as you're ready, Shavasana. Let your legs go long. Eyes shut down. Breath be easy. From this place where you are, just lengthen your breath. Gently bring your knees into your chest and squeeze. Roll to your side. From your side to your seat. Hands to your heart center. And thumbs to your forehead. I see you. Together, namaste. Thank you. So glad to have you today. I'm going to stop the recording.